everyone, my name is Nicole Shen and I'm a junior running for secretary this year. For those of you who don't know me, this is a picture of me, so if you recognize me, great. If you don't, this is who I am, so please take note of that. Since I'm on limited time, let's get right into what I'll do if I'm elected as your secretary this year. First off, I obviously can't promise you big events because the main role of a secretary is to connect the students with the student council and organize stuff. So I'll leave the promise of events and changes mainly to our presidential candidates. What I can promise you is that I'll actively communicate with all of you and the members of the student council. This is probably the most important promise I can make you as a secretary candidate because that is one of the most important roles that I'll be taking on. I'll also make sure that your opinions and your voices are heard by the school, and will also make sure that I'll actively communicate with the school, the student body, and the student council to make the best events and best year possible. As much as I'd like to keep rambling on, I don't want to bore you out of your minds, so please look forward to hearing my speech in which I'll go into more detail about myself and my promises. Thank you so much for listening and vote Nicole Shen for secretary.
불 좀 꺼줄래? 후보 좀 보게.
Infinite RGB spectrum.
올해 내 컨디션? 경력으로 말할게.
Red is enclave. That passion is enclave. Green is enclave.
이 영상 내 열정이 다 담아줄까?
RGB green the color. RGB green.
1년만 너의 세크터리가 되고 싶어.
Mix is enclave. Mix is enclave. RGB mix the color.
알고 싶어 너의 현명한 선택.
Blue is enclave. RGB blue the clef.
만들어봐 너의 최고의 해.
RGB spectrum.
Do you know what exactly secretary does in student council? The secretary in student council keep accurate notes in school meetings and ensure other students in the school and faculty have access to the notes. So basically, secretary works for the transparency of the student council. Now, you might think, why should I vote for Hyunseo for secretary? Well, you will get to know when you look at the video. Yes, firstly, I'm a fast typer and typing is a very important skill for secretary to take notes. Secondly, I'm a good communicator. Thirdly, I'm a good note taker. And lastly, I am passionate about everything I do, whether it's studying or even performing. Are you still unsure of who to vote for? Then look at my promises. Firstly, I will reactivate the school Instagram. Secondly, I will provide school information in quicker manner. Lastly, I will share meeting content of the student council meeting in Phoenix Rising. Hey Siri, what's secretary?
Secretary is Hyunseo Kim.
Secretary election, Ellie Lee. Vote for Ellie Lee. Your next secretary, vote for Ellie Lee. Ellie Lee. Vote for Ellie Lee. The note taker, Ellie Lee. Transparency, that's me, Ellie Lee. Communication, vote for Ellie Lee. Your next secretary, who is it? Vote for Ellie Lee. Ellie Lee. Vote for Ellie Lee. So who are you voting for? Secretary Ellie Lee. Ellie Lee. Vote for Ellie Lee.
Hi CDS, my name is Hazel Kwan and I'm running for treasurer this year. In this video, I would like you guys to remember the 3 keywords: anyway, highway, and everyday. Now we'll go and make hazelnut latte. We first have to warm up the milk because we're making the hot version today since I want to be a hot person. While we warm up the milk, let's talk about my first keyword. When I say I will solve the problem anyway, I am talking about flexibility. No matter the kind of problem is approaching, I am able to flexibly change my plans and work through it. Now tell the milk to wait here. Put hazelnut powder and coffee, but don't spill it like I did. While we mix them together, let's talk about my second keyword. When I say I'll be your highway, I mean to be a good communicator. Just like how the highway connects every city, I will connect with various people to effectively deal with financial problems. Now pour the milk into the cup. Using 21st century technology, make some milk foam for the sake of making it look pretty. While doing that, let's talk about my third keyword. When I say I'll think of you every day, I mean to put our school before myself. I will consider your wants and needs. Now put this thing on the top of the cup. It doesn't really look pretty, but what's inside is more important than how something looks, so it's fine. Although this latte isn't perfect, I promise to be a perfect treasurer for CDS this year. Please make sure to listen to my speech later as well. Thank you.
Bored? I'll give you some real fun. You'll get addicted to the song. Enjoy!
Gia, Gia, vote Gia, just vote Gia. Running again this year for treasurer. Gia, Gia, vote Gia, I'm Gia. You better vote for me again. Gia, Gia, vote Gia, just vote Gia. Running again this year for treasurer. Gia, Gia, vote Gia, I'm Gia. You better vote for me again. Gia, 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 just vote for Gia. Vote for Gia.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. My name is Eric Shin, Vice President candidate.
And I'm Sion Chang, President candidate.
And before we decide, let us show you some reasons why you should vote for us. Well, that's one reason why. So here's what. We plan to revamp the gym in order to add better linings and waxing for you to do better in sports. Not to mention, moving the fitness center into the school to allow for training in our varsity teams and new equipment for all the sports.
Events at school will be for everyone. Sports day will be less structured so you can do what you want, whether it be hanging around with your friends or playing the traditional teacher-student soccer game. Your Chungno will also be optional and you'll be given other options to choose for the day. But don't you think prom's a little too expensive? So why not make it a little bit cheaper?
How about when you get lunch? I mean, it's not always the best, you see, but don't worry, we got you covered this year. We worked with the nutritionist all summer to discuss what can be fixed, and what you gotta do is just vote for us, and we'll do the job for you.
Now, we all know that house may not be the most enjoyable for all of you. So we'll try to make sure that you have more of your friends in house so it becomes more enjoyable and you can get more work done.
Getting work done here is impossible. So, why not just add Wi-Fi?
Now, over the summer, Eric and I have been working extremely hard for getting all of these things approved. But you still don't believe us?
Then, believe them.
Hello CDS, this is Bushun from the class of 2020.
First of all, congratulations for completing the 2019 to 2020 school year.
I know it was tough for everyone not being able to attend school, but I'm proud of all of you guys for making the year successful.
But this year, things are different.
School life isn't the school life that we had like 2 years ago.
That's why we need leadership capable of doing their best for CDS.
We need someone dependable, honest, respectful, humble, but most importantly, compassionate.
That he can stand up for you and be your guardian at the Great Wall of Dalton.
They care about the teachers, the staff, and most importantly, you. Each and every one of you.
You know us and we know what will be the best for CDS.
We know for a fact that Theon and Eric will be the utmost leaders for the school.
Vote Sion and Eric.
Vote for Sion and Eric.
Vote for Sion and Eric.
Vote Sion and Eric.
Vote Sion and Eric because that's what the future calls for.
Bye CDS. I hope I get to see you guys soon.
So before we can make this your year, vote Sion and Eric because that's what the future calls for.
Hello everyone! We're energetic, zealous, and dedicated Hyunji
and Jiyoung
from 12th grade. Just to keep everything concise, we will dive straight into our promises. Our promises will focus on 3 areas: communication, academic, and school spirit. And these are our 6 promises that we will be talking about more deeply throughout our presentation.
Have a meaningful seminar with graduates either online or offline to ask questions and be prepared. There should be no harm in learning about colleges beforehand. We promise that it will benefit your future. Being in CDS, we have many projects and essays to write. But are the sources you're using reliable? We can approach professional research papers to help you complete this assignment with ease.
Get advice from students who have already taken it. Want some changes to be made in your class? Tell us. We will do the delivering to teachers anonymously. We'll provide you with the greatest opportunities to learn about each subject in depth. Every month, community and as a whole will be choosing a particular field to study and explore and appreciate.
A room any seniors can come either to communicate or work on their resumes. Juniors, sophomores, and freshmen. This means when you're also seniors, you'll have the same opportunity. We will make sure it provides a safe environment for you to relieve stress. Events will be held in different locations with a limited number of students. We will prioritize your opinion when it comes to deciding what you want for this event.
Challenges can turn into opportunities. Although we're just students like all of you guys, we will make sure to provide you with the best and most importantly, practical opportunities to overcome these challenges together. Give us your trust and we will give you the most satisfied school life in return.
You know, I was wondering, if you could keep on because the force it's got a lot of power and it makes me feel like that. It makes me feel like that.
Just rising.
Not yet.
That's right.